how many of you all still practice your safety maneuvers? I know I kind of do. Sometimes I do. I didn't for a long time. I kind of just got my license and away I went, and I was very cautious. But I never actually practiced any of the avoidance maneuvers properly. Like, you know, do you actually get down and make sure that your skills are going well? Are you keeping yourself aware of your surroundings when you ride, like you used to when you were first riding, and you're observing everything because, you know, you weren't as comfortable? I like to think that I do try to keep on top of things, but I do get familiar, and I've noticed that a few times, you know, being a bit like, oh, should have seen that coming. You know, I used to see stuff like that coming, and I've started to try and focus more, I suppose, on you know, keeping myself riding like I'm prepared for anything to happen, and like, you know, you should always be that way, and I am on almost every ride that I do that's non-frequent. When you've got something you do every single day, like every day I ride the same journey to work, every afternoon I ride the same journey home, I take the same shortcuts, I do the same things to avoid some traffic. And I mean, well, one thing is I avoided getting myself a nice fat fine by, for some reason, not doing something I always do. And I never even realized that it was a finable offense, but I didn't do it for one time for one reason. I don't even know what the reason was, but I saw a dude getting a big fat fine for it, and I looked up what would have happened and found out that it would have been like $350. But yeah, I suppose last night on the way home from work I was cruising along the freeway and had to do like an actual emergency brake down to the line that would have passed me my assessment, like a proper high speed, need to suddenly brake with all my force and also avoid hitting a car. Evasive maneuver. And you know, I could have been looking around thinking, yeah, just a regular commute home, I got myself a good distance from the car in front, but that's not enough. And you know, I still ride focused, and you know, I occasionally did practice my emergency braking like I'd have to use it, not just like, oh yeah, look at that, I broke really well. But I did occasionally do some testing, making sure I can still do stuff at proper speeds, and it paid off because I emergency braked last night, and it's a good thing the roads weren't wet because it had been raining previously, but you know, last night was great. If it was raining, it could have been a different story. But yeah, you know, I just think it's a good practice to do, something we should probably do a little bit more of, because I haven't been doing it. I used to, and I like to think that I'm good at maintaining things like that. After that brief windy period on the freeway where I couldn't hear a damn thing, yeah, I was talking about keeping up your skills. I think everyone should do it. I think we should all practice swerving things, practice braking, not just at pissy little like speeds of like, I'm doing 40 and I, yeah, I can brake, cool. Like, do it, get up to 120, slam those brakes on, and make sure you can control it. Because you never know when you're going to need to use it. Just keep your skills up, be safe. And, you know, there's all the advanced rider courses, like, I haven't done one of the track courses yet, but I really see how, yeah, it's going to pay off. You're going to be able to handle your bike a lot better. You're going to be more confident, and you know, the more you practice things like emergency braking and avoidance and just all those types of things, the more comfortable you'll become with doing them, and the more calmer you'll be when you have to actually do it. I mean, a lot of people, they slam their brakes on, they're going to freak out. Oh, I had to brake and I almost had an accident, and they'll freak out. But if you know how to control it, and you know how to do it, and you know how to execute it properly every time, you're going to be cool. You're just going to be like, dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba. I like to think I was nice and calm and relaxed when I slammed my brakes on last night, and it's just kind of like, yep, had to do that thing. But anyway, short blog. I just think we should all practice being safe, practice the maneuvers that keep us safe. Nice R1. Oh, and there's a scooter as well, I should mention that.